rob banks, trains, held people ransom. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
Hello, cowpokes. Today we're going to cover the mystery of John Marston's parents, who they were, and what John's childhood was like. Quick disclaimer, there's not much confirmed information on John's parents, so I'll only be giving you the information that has been verified. Feel free to leave your theories in the comments. With that being said, let's get right into it. Every sane person's favorite outlaw, John Marston, was born on a boat headed to New York on July 3rd, 1873. His father was a poor farmer and an illiterate Scottish immigrant that came to America in search of a new life. His mother was a prostitute that died during childbirth. During John's childhood, he was initially raised by his father. His father would often tell John stories about Scotland, but I'll let John explain this part.
My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met.
Unfortunately, John's father was injured during a bar fight south of Chicago. Mr. Marston would succumb to his wounds shortly after. After John's biological father died, John was sent to an orphanage where he spent the next few years of his life. John was eventually able to run away and tried to live life on his own. John ran these streets as a kid and ended up committing his first murder at the age of 11. Let's let John explain his thoughts on that.
My mama died when she had me, and my daddy was gone by the time I was 8. I was on my own after that. I was 11, first time I shot a man. His fault, but then we all think that all the time. I thought God himself would come down and take vengeance on me for what I'd done, but that ain't happened yet. Sometimes I wish it would.
At age 12 in 1885, John was caught stealing by some farmers in Illinois, where they planned on hanging the young outlaw. John was saved by none other than Dutch Vanderlyn and was taken under the wing of the Vanderlyn gang, alongside Arthur Morgan, Hosea Matthews, and Susan Grimshaw. Dutch became John's new father figure. Dutch taught John how to hunt, gather, read, and shoot. Dutch would be responsible for shaping John into the outlaw that we all know and love. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of where our favorite protagonists came from. Since you stayed until the end, go check out some of my other videos. Maybe you'll like me enough to subscribe, and if not, let me know how I can improve. See y'all in the next one. Goodbye.